On the day he was selected for the England Lions squad, Michael Carberry scored an undefeated 73 to put Hampshire on top of Leicestershire at the halfway stage of their latest LV County Championship match in Southampton. 4 late wickets on the previous evening had seen Leicestershire slip from 146 for 2 to 159 for 6, and that soon became 166 for 7 as Joshua Cobb was out in the 5th over of the day as he sliced a drive off Liam Dawson to David Griffiths to go for 5. It had been a rather dramatic collapse from the visitors, mostly implemented by Dawson, who now had 4 wickets to his name. He was unable to immediately secure his 5th as Wayne White and Ned Eckersley came together to stop the slide with a partnership of 51 for the 8th wicket, either side of a lengthy rain break. A run-out seemed the most likely way for this developing partnership to be ended. White was left stranded by his partner, who sent him back, before White returned the favour to nearly lose his partner Eckersley. After 21 overs together, Eckersley was out after making 34. A drive on the up off David Balcombe only found James Vince to reduce Leicestershire to 217 for 8. Dawson did then get his 5th wicket for the first time in the Championship, and it was the wicket of White, leg before for 21. And when Alex Wyatt was bounced out by Griffiths for 3, Leicestershire had been dismissed for 234, Dawson finishing with the fine figures of 5 for 29 from 18 overs. Hampshire's response with the bat did not begin well, however. Championship debutant Sean Terry, son of the former England and Hampshire batsman Paul, went for a 5th ball duck, edging Wyatt to Greg Smith. And Dawson couldn't repeat his bowling heroics with the bat as he nicked an excellent leg cutter from Wyatt behind on 19, with a total on 25 for 2. Carberry was now joined at the crease by Simon Katic, and these two steadily put their side on top, although batting was never that easy against a pumped-up Leicestershire attack. The styles of the two left-handers could not be any more different. Katic is known for his movement across his stumps, while Carberry, suffering again with a groin injury, could hardly move at all, but still dug out some punishing shots off the back foot. For the second match in succession, Carberry had to call on a runner, and just after he'd done so, he nearly offered Eckersley a leg side chance off Robbie Joseph, the keeper just unable to cling on. After missing so much cricket with an horrific lung problem, Carberry, who has 1 Test cap to his name, seemed to have disappeared off the England selectors' radar, but he is now back in their reckoning and will face the West Indies in Northampton next month with the Lions. With shots like these, you can see why. The best of his strokes was a pull shot off Wyatt, which was timed so well and hit with such force that it carried over the rope. Carberry may have been restricted in his movement, but his bat was moving through the air with some speed. So quick was it at times that he lost one hand off the bat handle, but this shot, his 9th 4, took into his 50 off his 86th delivery. Katic also played some sumptuous strokes on the way to his own half-century. That arrived with a quickly taken single from his 79th ball. He'd struck 8 4s, and this partnership now moved on to 114, made in 25 overs. It was ended in the same over in which the Australian had reached his 50. Katic got a good one from Nadeem Malik, which he nicked behind on 54. 10 minutes later, and Leicestershire also had claimed the wicket of James Vince, who gave Wyatt, in his first outing of the summer, his 3rd success with an edge to Ramnaresh Sarwan. Had this appeal against Sean Irvine come off, then Leicestershire would have restored parity. But as it was, they go into the second half of this match a little behind, with Carberry still there on 73 and Irvine on 17. Hampshire will resume on the 3rd morning on 181 for 4, trailing by 53 runs.